Okay, decision time. 360 or whatever, 720. Um, I'm gonna open an account. I'm gonna go with a European bank because it's so ironic. I'm using an American website, American computer, but I've noticed American goods are so shit these days since Putin and Obama came into power. I have no choice. I'm just gonna have to, pull out like any good investor. And if I could have, European and alternatives to computers, and it's not about European, but anything that's truly luxurious and high quality. So yeah, if I had alternatives to, non-American alternatives to, yeah, European or anything, even South American, which is any non-Nazi, pro-blonde, not blacks on blondes bullshit, but just blondes, loving blondes, kind of stuff. I'd rather take that, if I had a computer like that and, sites like that. Anyway, I'm gonna choose between ABN Amro and Deutsche Bank. I don't know. I usually, choose the option on my left. Like I have a bunch of iTunes movies that I bought, and I keep thinking which one should I download because I don't have a 100 Mbps connection, just 10 Mbps or whatever. It takes about 40 minutes to get one, or 1 hour to get a 4 GB movie. So, I just um, choose the one on my left. So I don't know which is on my left right now, ABN or Deutsche. But all I know is that when I go to ABN's website, there's pictures of women on it. And then there's BNP, which is French. French goods are really pretty luxurious, pretty high class. I mean, worth the price, good value for money. Like I bought Louis Philippe and Le Aquitaine, really good stuff. And France is supposed to be the most anti-Semitic country, which could be bizarre speak for the best country in Europe. You never know, because for a Jew, I mean, I'm not a Jew, but on passport I'm supposedly a Hindu, but obviously I am a Jew. And without, Catholics are Jews, I'm a Jew, Jews are Jews, Satanists are Jews, even Christians, like like David Duke are Jews doing bizarre speak. I don't know. Maybe I'm in denial, but I think that everyone is a Jew. Those are just weak Jews, the ones who are Nazis. But I don't want to have anything to do with them at this point. I can't even be bothered to explain things to them, like how Asian women are really gorgeous and turn you on, how black women are gorgeous, turn you on, how nudity is wonderful, how feminism is amazing, how abortion isn't such a big deal. I don't have the strength anymore to argue with, right wingers anymore because I'm sick of it. I don't have an energy to waste because I've wasted a lot of energy in my life. My whole life I've been drinking water out of plastic and I have big man boobs because of it. Um, the kingpin, even a character that underprivileged to be so fat and to be trapped in a skyscraper, and his wife has a girlfriend, girlfriend, but he doesn't. And in volume 2, Punisher Max, even that guy has New York City, and I don't. I'm in like New Delhi, and any city is shit, obviously. But I mean, over there are a lot of black men. Over here, obviously, there I just saw like one black guy. Even he was fucked badly. So yeah, backstabbed. Not literally, but I mean, I fucking got so. I was pleased to see him, because it was an opportunity to unload my rage mentally on him. Because obviously, black men are behind all the bullshit in the world. And this Putin is, one of the men of steel who are, unloading more and more black men on white nations, so they can continue their gangbang and raping. And the Jews are getting blamed, but Jews have nothing to do with it. It's all Christians doing all the shit because they have no enough strength. They have no, no connection to nature. They're eating shit, like steaks and whatnot, and drinking out of plastic bottles, which is gonna fucking ruin you. not standing on the soil, no grounding, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's what happens, when you live in a third world country like India or something, which is a lot better than Dubai. But because in Dubai, when I shampoo my hair within 2 hours, I would need to my hair would be dusty again. And I need to wash it again, which is why there's so many people using head covers over there. It's a product of black people terrorizing the hell out of non-blacks. Sorry, not black people, black men. I mean, black women are amazing. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna choose one of those banks based on solely on face value. I could go by. Germany really is a less misogynistic society than Netherlands, I think, because Amsterdam has that red light district where women are in these small glass cages and they get to get raped and fucked, for 50 euros an hour, which is very unacceptable. Second. Just another example how deranged I am. And behind every deranged thing I do, there's a fear, a hyper rationality which is fueled by fire and lack of elements, lack of elemental balance. A Luther in a Superman world where it's all fire powered and there's no hope, there's no, balance of elements, no equality between men and women. Women over here are so talented. They're walking the streets with like 50 rupees in their pocket. And there's men, who are like so stupid. All they can do is honk, ching, ching, bing, bing, blow up firecrackers, and they have like fucking 10,000 bucks in their pocket. They're driving BMWs, they're driving Marutis, whatever. You know, they have more money and more resources than women, and less merits, and less talents. I make my judgments based on gender alone. I do reward men from time to time, but it's very painful because the returns are never as good. I know we're all women inside, blah blah blah, but it's hard. It's very hard. I follow the Kitab al-Jilwa and it says reward everyone, but it's harder to reward men because they're always an obstacle. They're always self-obsessed. They're always, worried about themselves. Especially non-white men. White men I can deal with, or if it's like a blonde man, I can appreciate it way longer than a non-blonde or even a red-haired guy. Those are really fun, red-haired and blonde and albino men. But only for so long. You have to go back to women eventually because I'm addicted to that. So I'm gonna. The DB doesn't even have pictures of women on the side, and I've been to DB once, and they gave me this guy called Bali, who's a demonic character in Ramayana. I was pissed off because I had a fight with my parents that day, and I went to the bank with like 500,000 dirhams in cash, and I wanted to deposit it. They said we don't have savings, because in Dubai no bank has savings. It's totally a broke and fucked up place, and they only have investments. And so she said, "Do you want to talk to some investment bank?" I said, "Okay, fine." There were two blondes at the reception. I got nervous when I saw them and excited. But obviously back then my endocrine system was fucked because every bottle of water that I drank was out of plastic, and I was eating cooked food and not having enough fruits. I didn't even know about fruits and shit. And um, uh, so um, yeah, so the guy says to me, he says to me, what kind of an investment do you want to sell? Investment with low risk and high returns. And then we started having an argument. He says, you look very aggravated. So forget about it. Just go on with the talk. And then I said, if you're so, he started getting aggravated. I said, if you're so mellow, then why the hell, do you have a problem with me being aggravated? And then he said, no, this is the rule. It has to be, the greater the risk, the greater the return. I said, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because it doesn't make sense to me. It's like Superboy Prime or Proof Superman Prime. He met that guy called Risk and what? He said, you're still here, and he rips his arms off. That happens to me a lot. Guys who don't masturbate, right-wingers, people who don't masturbate in general, right-wingers, and people who are not hedonistic and not natural and blah blah blah. Besides, I mean, after seeing those two women, there was no way I was going to put up with any man, like especially not someone who was, Nordic or leucistic or albino. So I just. So then he says, okay, you're aggravated. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. He says to those two women, please tell the guards to, tell him to throw him out. And I, before walking out, I said, fuck all of you. And months later, DB was thrown off the of the gold stand, the gold prize committee, and then they were fined for something else. Whoever fucks with me gets screwed. But I never prosper for not fucking with myself. How fucked up is that? Anyway, if the lady had been the person had been another blonde woman, I had boned her on the table or shit, just started blowing me away. Then I would have gone for DD, but ABN has actual pictures of women on it, and there's an Asian woman on it, and you can judge all you want, but Asian women are fucking crazy. They are really, they will drive you nuts, especially the fair complexion ones. But the craziest women obviously are blonde women, so those are the, you know, the funniest, but they're all really amazing. All women are amazing. It all depends on who's the least repressed, and they're all oppressed. They're all repressed. But basically, naked women are the funniest thing. I mean, feminism is about equality of men and women, and which I don't really believe in that. I mean, it's a bizarre, speak for women are better. Women are funnier, and life is better with women, especially women who are feminists and who believe that women are either equal or better, whatever. So, uh, if it had been, what I'm saying is that Asian women are fucking horny, really horny. Like I was watching this video right now. I'll put it in the description. And a Chinese woman takes her clothes off and demands, that the man give her, an orgasm and have sex with her. And he's saying, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too poisoned. I'm on meat. I'm on dairy. I'm drinking water out of plastic. I'm stressed out about money. I can't get it up. But if a woman threw herself at me like that, I would not waste throw that opportunity away. So basically, I seek a natural world, where money is the same as funny, where money hangs on trees, where fruits, flowers are growing on trees. You're walking on money. Everything that you see in a bill of paper really is just women and nature, and if you could put that first, if you were that lucky, which people in the tropics are, but black men are that lucky, and they just trash the whole world with it. They don't use it. They use it for because they have a death wish. It's torture to be a black man. And even that they can't accept. The termination of it because when the cops come after them, the white cops, they just run away and run off to Canada or whatever, run off to some other country and such assholes. And uh, I have no, I don't make any. I don't. The great thing about DC Comics, I mean, both DC and Marvel are amazing in my view. And you know, I was so pissed off about you know the blonde Captain America being replaced by the black Captain America, which is basically just Putin and Obama. And I went and fucking, killed the black Captain America because he was talking down to the Punisher. Yeah, and I do hate the Punisher because he talks down to Electro. But, it's different levels of hate, and they are, after all, people who can't control themselves. Heroes, the white heroes, they have less control over themselves because they're so disconnected to women and nature and all that stuff. And I mean, what the hell, banging on about, because I've gone off on a tangent, and I really am thirsty, for years. I've had plastic in my blood for years. So I'll drink any tap water, even if it's not filtered and if it tastes like shit. It's still better than plastic. And okay, so there you go. I have to make a decision between BNP and ABN, and I'll see. I don't think there's any other international banks over here, but it'll be based solely on that, on how much they focus on, really light-skinned blonde women. Because that's how vain I am. And Bruce Wayne isn't vain. He's just Wayne, and I'm Vane. I'm Thomas Vane Jr. And I keep insisting that women, do funny things with my veins. Alright, that's enough for today. Thanks for listening, and bye.